Arraignment and bail, right? Oftentimes this question is asked, what is an arraignment? An arraignment occurs after a defendant is charged with a crime and arrested. The arraignment is typically the first hearing. It's the first time the defendant will appear in court, his first appearance. It's where the case starts. It's where he's informed of his charges formally, with the charges that are brought against you. They're oftentimes read out loud, and you enter a plea. The plea will always be not guilty at the initial appearance. I don't care how guilty you think you are, it's always not guilty. All right? The arraignment is a time for us to review the charges, enter the not guilty plea. Now, one of the things that's asked also, do all arrests result in arraignment? No, not all the time. Once an individual is arrested, the district attorney's office will usually conduct its own pretrial investigation and determine whether charges should be brought. Normally, prosecutors always bring charges once a person is arrested. That's typically how it goes. Not in every single case, but I would say typically, generally speaking, when you get arrested, there will be an initial appearance. Now, what about bail? Arraignment is also the time when bail is determined. So once you're brought into custody, you're brought before a judge, this is the time, it's a critical time in which the defense lawyer will be arguing for bail. Now there's many factors that are considered by the court when determining what bail will be, but the two main goals that the court is to consider when determining what bail is, danger to the community and likelihood of additional criminal conduct, right? Or will the person come back to court? Now arraignments are very short. They usually involve a formal reading of the charges, like I said, and a time when you'll enter your not guilty plea and your custody status will be determined. Then the judge will set an additional court date. Now that court date will either be like for a status check on negotiations, status checks, a preliminary hearing if you're charged with a felony, or straight to trial on a misdemeanor. That's the arraignment process.